Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another bomb reading. Yes, we do. Off the chain, Sagittarius, and let's see what we have. And we do have a very cool card here, Sagittarius. We have soulmates right here. And here are the two penguins. Yeah, and very beautiful. I don't know if penguins are those animals that mate for life. I think they are. I know swans are, right? Somebody might want to mate with you forever, right? Like just stay with you. But before we begin, Sagittarius, if you like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're lots of fun. We do them on the phone, and they're very insightful. I'm a Silva grad, so they are accurate. Yes, they are. Yeah, and we do the tarot spread at the end. These are the most fun, and plus you get two different insights. Yes, you two different unique forms of insight. You do. If you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you may get one. And you know, tomorrow. Okay, well, it won't be out till tomorrow. Okay, so let's see what we got, Sagittarius. We have Tamino and Pamina. Yeah, that's always a mouthful, isn't it? And I mean, because it makes me want to say Pamino and Tamina. But my aunt used to have a friend, a nice friend. Her name was Jamina. I forgot her name, but it was a really nice lady, a real pretty lady. I think she was from Nicaragua. Yeah, and that was her friend. When we were kids, my aunt's friends used to come over, right? My aunt was a Libra, so she had lots of friends. Yes, she did. Libra is the seventh house of partnerships, and they like friends, just like Aquarians do. They do. And so here we have, this is the Fool getting into the reading, right? Here we have, and he's blind. He's playing the flute. Yes, he is. And they're out in the water, right? And, you know, she's probably thinking, you know what, put that flute down because you might drown, right? Yeah. And there's a storm in the back, but there's fire in the back. This is really the Fool, right? And this is called innocence. We know you're not innocent, Sagittarius, right? We know that's fine. I understand, right? Who am I to judge, right? And so I'm just kidding. And let's look at that innocence, right? And this is the Fool, of course, new ventures, trust, and optimism. And so the Magic Flute was the last opera Mozart composed before his death in 1791. Some of its fairy tale plot was inspired by the rites of the Freemasons, a secret society. Well, we don't have anything to say about them. No, we don't. But you know, because I guess he was with them, right? Yeah. And the Magic Flute tells of a princess named Pamina and a prince named Tamino. Yeah, and they said, you know, if we get married, we need, like, you need to be Pam and I'll be Tamino, right? Let's make it simple, right? Yeah. And so of a princess named Pamina and a prince named Tamino who learned to trust their hearts, innocent and inexperienced as they may be. Kind of like Romeo and Juliet, right? But Romeo and Juliet, I mean, I feel like they got a little extreme, right? But I understand everybody was judging them, saying they're too young and right? Because of that whole old-fashioned, what do you call it? Control. Yeah, that's what you call it, control, right? And so, the start of a great new journey, innocence that allows one to be open to possibilities and protects from difficulties, facing fears, trusting your heart, feeling protected by divine forces. Very beautiful. And they must have felt protected by divine forces, Sagittarius, because he's out here. He's blind. That's why his eyes are covered. No, he's not playing a little game here. He's really blind. He's playing the flute, the magic flute, and they're in the middle of the ocean. That's not even the lake, right? It's the ocean. So they felt protected by divine forces. And the Fool, the energy is always protected or courageous, like, oh, it'll be fine, kind of like that. I really want this. It's protected. I'll go do it, right? And just very trusting. And so that's what's going on here. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's called the Ten of Coins here, all right? I'll take some gold coins, Sagittarius, if you have some. I will, all right? And so these coins here are pentacles, but here the gate is open to the vast estate here, and we see like this castle type of house way over here, and I mean whoever lives here is really rich. This talks about the accumulation of property or wealth. Yeah, that's what that talks about. Somebody wants to build wealth with you. I feel like they do. And don't worry if you don't have any money, if you don't have any Sagittarius, all right? Because, just keep saying your affirmations, all right? And maybe you have a job too, right? And so orphaned is here. Orphaned is in the reverse. Let's see what they have to say about orphaned reversed, right? And, okay, let's see here. And we know what orphaned is, and we see this poor lady here, and she's been left out, right? She's been orphaned. Let's have a look at that, and I'm assuming these are alphabetic. No, they're not. Oh, there's the number. Okay, didn't see the number there. Let's see what it says for Sagittarius, and there is no reversal with this deck. No, there's not. But there's still, there's still a meaning usually in that, right? A message here. But this is a sense of loss, identity crisis. Wow. Because interesting enough with orphaned, if somebody has thrown you out of their club or kind of, it's just such a huge loss. It's like you don't believe in something anymore. I mean, orphans don't believe. Um, it's like they feel like they don't believe they belong because they can, right? I mean, I'm not an orphan, so I don't really know, but there is a definite my parents aren't here, so kind of like my identity has kind of been lost in a way, right? And so a sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, interestingly enough, because this is very Pluto and Aquarius energy, which I will have a video on that. It's going to be on my astrology channel, though, you guys. And so this orphaned card, which will be called Divine Soul Astrology. Yes, right? We're all divine souls. Yes, we are. We just have to understand that. And so here we have uncertainty about your place. Yeah, somebody could be afraid here that they cannot build with you here, or maybe that you won't have the courage to move forward with them. But this is definitely about authenticity. This is very much Pluto and Aquarius here. It is. And because the fool always feels authentic, right? He goes, well, kind of. He's very authentic. He might feel like, well, things are going to work out. Like he just feels like he really kind of believes or identifies with his kind of beliefs about himself, basically. But we have to be fair and soulmates. So, orphaned in the reverse, somebody feels like they really identify with you. That's what's going on here. Yes, they do. And maybe they have lost you, Sagittarius, or maybe you lost them, right? And possibly, really interesting. The need to belong. This is in the reverse. I feel like somebody could have walked away from something where they felt like they didn't belong to. That could be going on here. Or like, hey, because that is very Pluto and Aquarius. Like, this is not my vibe. I don't identify with this. This is not like authentic, or this is not true to who I am. Things like that. Because remember the Fool over here, the Innocence card. Kids are always true to themselves. Yeah. If you ask them, do I look overweight? Yeah, grandma, blah, blah, right? Yeah, they'll just tell you the truth, they will. And I appreciate that. I respect that in them, right? Because they're not so conditioned yet and, made to feel like every little thing bothers them. And now you said that about me. They don't play that little game, really. They don't. They just go, oh, yeah, you look like that. And, you're going to have to deal with it, right? Yeah, especially if you have a little fire sign or a Sagittarius grandkids, right? You're going to, you did this, right? Why do you wear all that mascara, Grandma? Why do you put that on your eyes, right? I haven't been told that, but it could happen, right? We have to be fair and soulmates. To be fair this just means that you're looking at things with wisdom. To be fair, here's the little owl here, and here's this lady who looks pretty, pretty silly here, but she's standing here and she's trying to balance something here, but balance her wisdom. She's really trying to look at things really in this kind of fair way. Somebody has done that, and they realize they don't belong somewhere else. Or that they truly identify with you, Sagittarius. Here's the soulmate card, right? And they know their soul really well. Yeah. Yeah. And so very cool, right? Yeah, this is about somebody who feels like they're really your soulmate and they really identify with you as their soulmate, right? Yeah, really interesting here. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what we got, Sagittarius, for you guys. And let's see where we're at. And we're at 10 minutes. Okay. I get, what's the word? I get kind of like lost here, right? In the, with regard to time. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. It was really interesting, though. If somebody asked me what time is it, and I haven't looked at I don't have a watch, but I haven't looked at the clock all day, I'll say the exact moment. But when I'm doing something that I'm really focused on, 30 minutes can go by, and oh, that felt like 10. Let's see what we have, Sagittarius, for you guys, and we start with the universe. Yeah, we do. And here it is. This is the World card. That's really what that card is. Yes, it is. And this is about living in a new world, maybe believing in a new world, but somebody believes in you here, they do. And this is about ending cycles. It's about becoming wise, mature, right? And knowing who you truly are, the universe. It can be about a wish coming true. We see she looks pretty serious here, so, but it can be about a wish coming true. It definitely can. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. And we have the third eye chakra. Let's see what we have, Sagittarius. Okay, the third eye chakra. I'm taking these in the upright. I'm not taking these in the reverse. I don't feel like they read in the reverse. But this is the third eye chakra is somebody who, you or your person, right, is somebody who is trusting their intuition, somebody who has kind of developed their intuition. The third eye, yeah. So this is crossing this universe here, and which is really interesting here because this could be saying that somebody didn't trust their intuition in the past. And they changed. Now they're, to be fair, now they understand things. To be fair is to understand things with wisdom. And there's the owl. So it's really looking at things in a fair way, but fair in terms of like wisdom, being wise, right? I mean, you could have somebody kind of judge you and they could think that they're being fair, but they're really not because they're not wise. Right? Wise to the soul, right here. Wise to the soul, wise to their own soul. They don't know themselves well. Or, they have all this, they're projecting and all this kind of stuff. Let's see what else we have because this is an interesting reading. I feel like it is. And we have temptation. This is the devil. So we have the world card and we have temptation here. Here he is. He looks like somebody I know, but I can't peg it, right? And, and he has the key here. Oh, interesting. There's a heart on it. This is about temptation. The devil is about like sexual temptation. Yeah, it is. And let's see what else we have. Yeah, we have a 6 here and a 6 here, and I feel like this is about something that is a priority or something that I need to be responsible for. Like I need to do this. I need to be fair. I need to look at this with wisdom. I need not turn away from the truth. Wisdom is always about the truth, right? I mean, for some people it might be subjective. Well, so-and-so said blah, blah, blah. Well, that's how they're looking at it. But true wisdom is when you apply knowledge, honestly spiritual knowledge. You apply that and you use it, not you just heard about it. So you know it's true. You've used it. Let's see what else we have here. We have fertility. This is the Empress. She shows up in the past and, her heart chakra is gleaming here. It is the Empress. And Venus is about the heart. It is. It's about love and passion. Look at that. This is love and passion and abundance. Number 3, but that is the Empress. So we have love and passion, abundance. This is still about fertility because there is passion here. Somebody cannot resist you here, Sagittarius, with temptation. Yeah, right? You know how they always say that? I used to hear that when I was little, kind of like a little bit like the Bible. I'm like, what? What? Let's see what else we have, you guys. We have emotional withdrawals. This is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, something ends here. Because somebody's looking at this with wisdom and a major understanding. And they're trusting this, the innocence card. I'm trusting this, the way kids are trusting. The Fool, he's trusting. And the soulmates card is here. If you feel like somebody is your soulmate, you're trusting it, right? You're trusting your soul. Thinking that that person, or feeling that person is truly meant for you, right? Emotional withdrawal. Somebody walks away from something because they are standing in their wisdom. They're standing in their truth. Yeah, they are. Let's see what else we got. Or we have, rather. We have foundation and achievements. This is the Four of Wands. Here it is. And this family here, they have like one son, and they're looking at this house. They're going to move there. Right? Yeah, they signed the purchase agreement here. The house closed. Right? And here's a rainbow over it. So this is the Four of Wands, and this is stability. It could be a marriage. It's a foundation, and it's some form of achieving. Like I have this. I have the stability. This is coming for you, Sagittarius. Somebody wants stability with you, or they want to marry you, but they want a foundation, a home with you. Yeah, and the concern here. Let's look at the concern. Recognition and reward. All right, let's see what else. Let's keep going. We have harmony. This is the Lovers, the number 6. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas within 7 cards. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. And we have awareness. This is the Fool, the Magician. I beg your pardon, the number 1, the Magician. So here's another major arcana. And let's see what else we have for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. And today we're using different cards, as you can tell. And now we have transformation. Yeah, major death here and major new beginning. Something dies here to be transformed, right? We can't have transformation without death first. We can't have rebirth without death first. We can't go to another life unless we die first, right? We don't really die. The physical body dies. Okay, so now we have 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. So more than half of this reading is major arcana here, and then we have the third eye chakra. How beautiful is that here? This is such a major reading, a major change. This whole reading is about somebody seeing things very beautiful, and I want this relationship with Sagittarius. Maybe it's a marriage. Sagittarius is my soulmate. He's holding the key, right? The penguin. I would love to go to the North Pole to see the penguins, right? Wouldn't that be beautiful? I feel like it would. You can't go to the North Pole. Why not? Yeah. So let's see what we have, you guys. I'm just curious why you can't go, right? It's too cold? Is that the idea? Okay, so maybe it's too cold over there, right? Yeah, okay. So the universe is here, and we have the third eye chakra in the crossing energy, like the challenge. Somebody was not trusting their intuition, and they are trusting it now with the Fool, with the Innocence card. They're trusting their intuition here, right? Yeah, definitely. They are. And let's see why we have temptation. Let's get a card on that. And now we have the firm foundation. This is the Four of Pentacles. So we have two firm foundations, really. We have the firm foundation and foundation and achievements. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. So this means somebody wants to hold on to you and they want to build this with you, Sagittarius. They're trusting their intuition here. They could have went through an awakening. The magician is here. It's a nice guy here. And we have transformation over here. This person most likely went through an awakening, or you did. Maybe they're Aries. Lots of Aries here. We have the Fool, innocence, and we have awareness. The Lovers is here. This is Gemini. Scorpio's here. There's powerful change here. Excuse me. Whenever we see transformation, this is a Scorpio card. Interesting, we see it's a 13. This is number 4. So more foundational change. Change within the foundation. Change where you live. Change in the home. Change in your marital status or your relationship status. Somebody here had so much temptation here, like sexual temptation. That's okay, because next to it is abundance. And the Lovers are here. These people love each other. So this is not, you may not be able to say here that this is just like built on sex. It's not. This is love. This is respect here. He looks at her. There's a mutual respect here. You can tell by the body language here on this card. Let's get a card here. Somebody wants to build a firm foundation with you. And we have conflict and defeat. This is the 5 of Swords. Okay, he's running away. And these people are running here. And somebody's on the warpath here, it looks like. And he's running down these stairs. He's running away from conflict. And there is something's been defeated in the past. Or there was a lot of conflict here for somebody here. This is the person who learned to trust their intuition. That you're a soulmate, Sagittarius. That's what this is. So here, in the past, somebody here said, I want this abundance with Sagittarius. But they were conflicted, and something could be defeated here, because we do have an ending here over here with transformation. It's possible, an emotional withdrawal. See, the 8 of Cups is right here. Somebody walks away from something in that they don't identify with any longer. So Pluto and Aquarius energy. So. Right? Yeah, big time. Now, the 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal, is the mindset in this reading. It shows up with mental conflict. So somebody withdrew from something, but it bothered them. Like it hurt them. This is the 2 of Swords. Here he is. He got a big headache, right? Looks like Eminem, but he's got a piece of his head is cut out, right? Just to kind of show, how much it is plaguing him. So somebody was conflicted in the past, or this is the mindset here, emotional withdrawal. Somebody walked away from something, 8 of Cups in the reading, and emotionally withdrew from something, and it really it bothered them. Of course, I feel like it affected their sense of stability. Maybe this has happened to you, Sagittarius, with the same person. I'm not sure if that's true, but for sure somebody had a reset on this whole situation about making a choice in love and choosing somebody who is harmonious with them. The Lovers here is called harmony, and this is very authentic. I have to be with my soulmate because we belong together. It's authentic. It's genuine. That's what this energy is here. Soulmates. Yeah. It's not because you guys both like soul music, right? Yeah, anybody who comes my way must like soul music. Does that sound stubborn? Yeah, probably. And so that's not really true, but yeah, it'd be great though, right? Yeah. And we have the heart chakra with the 4 of Wands over here. This is major love here. This is somebody making their decisions from the heart. Wholeheartedly, the heart chakra with this stability, 4 of Wands, where the family looks at the house with the rainbow in back. Above it, protecting it. Wow. And in the concern is the 3 of, I feel like this is Pentacles, recognition and reward. Yes. And the concern here is that The major concern for this reading, or what this is concerning itself with, basically, is a better way to say it, is that somebody has recognized you here as this soulmate. And so since they have recognized you, or you recognize them, there's a reward here, right? When there is recognition, there is typically a reward. And if there's not, then, it's kind of a problem, right? That's like saying, you were the best worker somewhere and somebody else got employee of the month, right? I mean. But here, this is somebody has recognized here that you are a soulmate. Let's get another card. Now we have obstacles and challenges. Yeah. And that's what's going on. Something ends here. 5. This is the 5 of Wands, obstacles and challenges. He's walking the plank, Sagittarius. Don't walk the plank, all right? I'll help you, okay? Just kidding. Obstacles and challenges, right? You guys know what walking the plank is, right? They used to always crack me up when I like pirates. Yeah, maybe because, I don't know, my family, my maternal, they're Vikings, right? They were definitely pirates. But, I feel like could have been the original pirates. But the point about it here is that this is the 5 of Wands, and he's thinking about walking the plank because he feels too challenged, and there's too many obstacles for him. This is change, and I feel like somebody recognized you here, and they kind of had to maybe go off the deep end a little bit, or step off this, end something. This is major change. 5s are change, and they are endings because of this profound change. So the 5 of Wands, there's too many challenges here. This is recognizing what is authentic and leaving behind what is no longer authentic. Leaving behind, dealing with these obstacles and these challenges, and stepping into somebody I really vibe with, some on a soul level. The harmony, the lovers, is in the environment. We're not going to clarify it, you guys. There's no need to clarify every card. I just do it for fun, kind of, but not really for fun. Sometimes I do it because I feel like it's necessary, but definitely we don't need it all the time. Here's the Magician, the number 1. Look, we have the Lovers, the Magician, and Transformation here, right? And we're going to get a card on that, and we want to see what this is, what this awareness is about. Patience. This is Temperance, and this is the Magician is very aware. He better be, right? How's he going to perform any tricks? How's he going to use his sword, his pentacle, his wand, etc.? Because he has all 4. Now, this is the hopes and desires, could be, but it could be the action as well. In my readings, I see it like that. Now, this could be the desire to take this action or to have this kind of, but this is you, Sagittarius. Patience. It's really interesting how they call it that. A lot of Sagittarians don't have patience. But, interesting how we are, whatever kind of our archetype can be sometimes, it is to teach us that we need to be that way, right? Because there's a polarity about every tarot card, every type of energy. There's always a polarity, right? Kind of the yin and the yang, or the good and the bad. There's no really good and bad, but the negative and the positive, or the strong and the weak, or the higher and the lower, things like that. So over here, Sagittarius, we have awareness and patience. And so what this means here is that this is you, I believe. Somebody might have a lot of, somebody here wants to be very patient with you, though they do. Yeah, because they recognize what a reward, they recognize that you need to be rewarded in some way of being their soulmate, or being their best love, or being, maybe providing for them in some way, but it's love. I don't think it's material. No, this is not about materialism. Somebody may provide for you in this reading, though. There is some materialism here because we have the 10 of Coins, which talks about building wealth and security. But here, maybe you're hoping this person will kind of really be aware here, but I feel like really what's going on is somebody is in their magician kind of mode or energy because they went through some type of awakening. Because to be fair is some type of spiritual growth here. I understand that I need to look at this Be fair now because you have wisdom. Here's the owl. So now you're looking at things with the proper perspective, and that is going on in this reading here. And somebody knows here, that's what this is, awareness, this magician. Somebody knows, Sagittarius, that you're the one, that you're the real deal for them. And transformation shows up in the outcome. And we're going to leave it there, Sagittarius, because it's beautiful and it's change, it's growth, it's rebirth. Maybe it was hard for somebody, but it brings stability, this transformation, because this is 13 and this is a number 4. There's plenty of 4s here. We have the 4, the 4, the 4, and transformation is a 4. It is because it's 13. What else? Do we have another 4 here? No, we don't, but still lots of 4s in this particular reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.